From Calgary, Alberta, this is Stuart Haywarth in the 27H. To his outside, in the Mecoggin eavesdropping Lucas Oil, number 2 is Bill Mooney. Inside row 4, in the Winnipeg Dodge number 9, it's Walt Morris. To his outside, it's the Martin's Diesel Service, number 55, Mike Martin. Inside row 5, the 9th starting spot is George Balkin in the 14 car. Outside of him in the Fawcett Auto Body Curtis Carpet 71 is Rick Fawcett. And starting on the scratch spot, the back of the field in the 11th starting spot is our rookie in the late model division, Kevin Giesbrick out of East Selkirk. His first time to the racetrack here. That is our lineup for your Starbuck Credit Union late models. And don't ask me. All right. Oh, we're waiting for Kevin Sexton to get out of his modified and into his late model. That's it. All right, we get him lined up behind the official pace truck of Red River Co-op Speedway. This is the all-new Dodge 2500 Crew Cab with the diesel on board. We've been through the lineup. The 8 car is a Fager's car. The 10 car is a Black Diamond. 88 is a Victory Circle. The 7 is a Bloomquist. The 27 is a Masterbuilt. The 2 is a Masters Built. The 9 is an MB Custom. The 55 is a Pierce. And on the back row, 2 Masterbuilts. So we line up and we get ready to go racing.
Getting ready to go with your Starbuck Credit Union late models. All right, Mike Balkin with over 30 championships to his credit in the 10 car on the pole here. He is sponsored by Silmac and North Star Spraying Systems, along with Miller Racing Engines and Emery Demolition. And green flag is out. We are late model racing. Balkin to the early lead in a big way. Yellow flag is out on the racetrack here. 19, well, we'll go back to 20 laps on the AIE Communications board. Looks like a restart here. Mike Balkin was your leader at that restart. So we will resume racing here momentarily in your Starbuck Credit Union late models. 20 laps are on the board here in your mid-season championship. Walt Morrison, the 9 car, sponsored by 92 City FM, Starbuck Credit Union, and the Winnipeg Sun, rolling on the Speedway. Likely waiting for the pack to catch up here as we get set to go back racing in your Starbuck Credit Union late model division. Hope you've enjoyed the racing so far tonight here at Red River Co-op Speedway. We do want to thank you very much for coming out and enjoying Monday night racing. After a big rain on Thursday, well, we're back tonight. Don't forget, we're back this coming Thursday, just a few days away, That is Thursday Night Thunder, July 30th. 7 o'clock is the start time. And we're green once again. Here we go in the late models. Mike Balkin to the early lead. Side-by-side racing action for third and fourth spot. Mooney on the outside of Sexton in the 8-car. Mooney now takes the OMG's Lucas Oil 2-car to third. But right now it's all Mike Balkin pulling away in that black diamond chassis. Second spot, Ricky Weiss in the Derek Sevi Truck Parts. Derek sandblasting AIE Communications. Turk Enterprises 7. He's in a Bloomquist chassis. A Masterbuilt chassis in the third spot, that's Mooney. Mike Balkin is absolutely flying here. Well, once again, a yellow flag falls on the Speedway. Mike Balkin had built up a huge lead. However, that lead now will be erased as they go nose to tail. All right, so Mike Balkin will start in this Delaware restart by himself on row 1. Ricky Weiss chooses the inside line, so he will start inside of row 2 alongside Bill Mooney in the OMG's Lucas Oil McPhillips Toyota 2M. Pretty good race drivers there in the first 3, 4, 5 rows. 27 car, of course, is out of Calgary. That is Stuart Hayworth. Nice to have Stuart with us here, an Alberta driver competing in Manitoba. He was on his way home from racing in Wisconsin and was heading to Alberta, and one of our crew chiefs saw him and said, come race with us tonight. So that's what he's doing, and he'll be heading back to Calgary after tonight. Maybe we can convince him to stay till Thursday for Thursday Night Thunder. Mike Balkin pulling away. Bill Mooney challenging the 7W of Weiss. Good action in the middle of the pack here in your Starbucks Credit Union late models. That 27 car from Calgary looking pretty sharp, running fourth here. Balkin's black diamond chassis, new for 2015. He previously ran Victory Circle chassis, now in that black diamond, and it's looking good with the Miller Racing engine on board.
Ricky Weiss in a Bloomquist chassis with Pro Power on board for engine, and Bill Mooney sliding off the top of turn 1 and 2. A rare mistake by Bill Mooney, and 2, now 3 cars go by him. Mooney now has his work cut out for him. Balkin still pulling away from the rest of the pack. 11 laps remaining. Flying around the racetrack is Mike Balkin. He's got a full straightaway lead on Ricky Weiss. Nine showing on the AIE communications board. Bill Mooney right on the tail of Stuart Hayworth. Calgary driver battling with Mooney. But Mike Balkin, wow, with a huge lead, he is almost lapping the entire field here. Mike Balkin now working through lap traffic. This is where it could get tough for the veteran driver out of Winnipeg. Balkin inside of the 14 of his cousin, George Balkin, putting George Balkin down a lap in the Balkin & Sons 14 car. Four laps to go here. Oh no, Mike Balkin slowing down on the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. What a tough break for Winnipeg's Mike Balkin, who was absolutely dominating this mid-season championship race. And now is limping down the front straightaway in the North Star Silmac Emery 10 car. Well, push truck out onto the front straightaway. Ricky Weiss will inherit the lead here in the 7W. Now, keep your eyes on the 2 of Bill Mooney after going off the racetrack and falling back in the pack. Bill Mooney battled back and now will be on the tail of the 7W of Ricky Weiss. So we've got Weiss, Mooney, and the 8 car of Kevin Sexton. Mike Martin 4th in the 55, Walt Morris in the 9 in the 5th spot. But this could be interesting between Mooney in a 2015 Masters-built chassis up against the Bloomquist 7W of Ricky Weiss. What a tough break for Mike Balkin, looking to add another mid-season championship to his repertoire. And now, well, all he can do is take that car back to the pit area and take a peek under the hood. There was a significant pop going down the front straightaway. I hope that is not catastrophic engine failure, because those engines are not cheap. So 5 laps on the AIE Communications board, so we are 75% complete here. 15 down, 5 to go. All right, getting ready to go here in your Starbucks Credit Union late models. We're on the gas and we're racing. Bill Mooney right on the tail of the 7W, getting a little sideways. He opens the door for Sexton, who goes on by. Sexton in second. Ricky Weiss now continuing to pull away, but we've got a yellow flag on the racetrack. Looks like the 9 of Walt Morris, sponsored by Winnipeg Dodge and the Winnipeg Sun, with problems at the exit of turn 2 on the outside. Well, our safety crew lending a hand over to the 9 of Walt Morris over at the top of turn 2. Looks like Morris may be heading to the pit area. So Ricky Weiss continues to pull away from the field. Sexton and Mooney having a battle for second and third. Mike Martin right there fourth. Paul Viert. George Balkin remains on the track in the Balkin & Sons Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 14. The Fawcett Auto Body 71 of Rick Fawcett also competing here still, with 5 laps remaining. Don't forget, following the winning late model driver feature interview, we will perform a ceremony. It's called Keep the Light On for Thelma. Thelma Cruel, of course, a big part of the Red River Co-op Speedway racing family. So we will perform a ceremony immediately following. We ask that you please do stick around for the missing Thelma Cruel. We want to keep the light on for Thelma. All right, 15 down, 5 to go still here in the Starbucks Credit Union late model race. Our final race of the evening before our Keep the Light On for Thelma ceremony. We will interview with Lisa Besser, Thelma's daughter, on the Victory Lane stage. And then we will do a Keep the Light On ceremony for Thelma. One to green, here we go. Walt Morris coming out of the pit area in the 9 car, sponsored by Winnipeg Dodge and the Winnipeg Sun. And we're getting ready to go green in the Starbucks Credit Union late models. Here we go. Ricky Weiss right back to the lead here. Bill Mooney now in the second spot in the 2M car, sponsored by Lucas Oil and McPhillips Toyota, along with OMGs and the Emerson Duty Free. But right now, Ricky Weiss looking very tough to beat. Well, those two cars up front really pulling away from the rest of the field. The 7W of Ricky Weiss and the 2M of Mooney. We have just a pair of laps remaining. White flag coming out this time around for your race leaders. Not much passing going now as the cars are strung out on the back straightaway and into turn 3 and 4. And checkers are in the air. Your winner is going to be Ricky Weiss. The 2 car coming home in the second spot, that is Bill Mooney. Third spot unofficially, the Dabs Repair number 8. That is Kevin Sexton. So a Bloomquist chassis takes the race win tonight, followed by a 2015 Masters built chassis. But a tough break for Mike Balkin, who was dominating that race. And I'm not quite sure what happened, Pat, but I did hear a big pop.
Well, you know it wasn't good, but was he out of here or what? He
Absolutely.
was gone.
Dominant.
Boy, that's something. A tough break for Mike Balkin in the 10, but a lucky break for Ricky Weiss and everyone else, I suppose. A heck of a way. I'm sure Ricky'd sooner beat him when he's on the racetrack, but you got to take what you get. Well, that was a great night of racing. It's 10-10. We're glad that you came with us and spent your Monday evening with us. Now, we have Darren has something going on there right after or before the trophy presentation, so we'll let Darren get down there and interview Ricky Weiss, the Derrick Sandblasting, AIE Bell, All Rig Towing, Keewatin Truck Service, Turk Enterprises, Hands On Excavators. I think I got them all. He might have a few more. He's got the helmet off right now. How about a hand for the Rocket, Ricky Weiss?
Well, congratulations, Ricky Weiss. A big win here tonight. Understand you won in Greenbush on Saturday, and you continue it here at Red River Co-op Speedway. That car real quick.
Yeah, the car was really good. I don't think it was the best car out there, but I'm not about to jump on my roof and dance around. But I mean, it was pretty good. Come out of here with no damage, and feels like a Thursday, but it's only a Monday, so we've got a long week ahead of us, and we'll go on from here.
So are you coming back Thursday here, obviously?
No, late malls are off, so we're going to Ada. But I want to wish my grandma and grandpa a happy anniversary, and thank all my sponsors again: AIE Communications, Normie, Keewatin Truck Service, Jim Hunter and Eileen Hunter in Austin, Cousin Farms, Metals in Motion, All Rig Towing, Derrick Sandblasting, Straight Ahead Ventures, Mark Brandt Trucking, Turk Trucking, Hands On Excavating, and Allied Roofing.
All right, how about it? Starbuck Credit Union Late Models feature winner, Ricky Weiss. He is your mid-season champion. All right. For those of you that are going to stay around, we are now going to move the late model here. We're going to get Ricky down for photos with Tim Johnson and Kaz. And then, of course, we will go on with our ceremony, our Leave the Light On ceremony. We're going to be back with you in just a couple of seconds.